Hi, this is a message for Sagittarius, since your other one didn't record the whole thing. I'm going to just redo it, so different message. If you want to know how it applies to you, look at what placements you have in Sagittarius, also what house it's in. Your sun does not have to be in Sagittarius for it to apply to you. So let me show you the overall energy I got. I've got the Queen of Wands, which this is your energy. This is actually saying that you've earned your power. This is a powerful feminine energy. But it's like it's one who has a balance between masculine and feminine. So it uses the sun. That's why there's the sunflower. It's very attractive. It's like spotlight energy. What I'm seeing is like this is where you're headed. Right now, the first energy that's coming up is the Knight of Pentacles. And in this deck, he's traveling along this road, but one misstep and he can get burned basically by the fire. But it says don't worry about it because it purifies, it's purifying you. And you can see there's the phoenix up here. The phoenix rises from the ashes of actually burning itself down. And the next card out, Nine of Swords. So, and you can see there's a lot of symbology in this deck. There's people climbing up these towers trying to escape the flames and the fumes. There's a skull. There's like a hospital bed, okay? This card in this deck actually talks about being so much in the internal world that you're neglecting the external world. So I feel like there's something that may cause you some type of anxiety or stress, something that you've been neglecting. Could be with your health, could be with relationships, or could be with finances, but something that comes up. But what happens is that once this is looked at and addressed, then it's like a new you is kind of blossoms, and that's where I'm seeing this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the oracle and see where this is leading. If you want a personal reading, or you want to see my daily readings on TikTok, or you want to check out my other YouTube channel, the links for all those are down below. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this card is indicating that I got hope. And this indicates, this is anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. It's like you're surrounded by death and hopelessness in others, actually, is what this says. But you still have like this positive, you have this ability to bring out something good from those situations, or from like when you yourself have been in that situation. And so it's kind of like you feel alone, but you are able to show others how to have this like hope or see something different, is what I'm getting. Something that just came to me before I even pulled another card is that if you're around people who have had someone pass away, or you had someone die, it's like using their life to inspire you in some way, or their death to inspire you to be more alive. And I don't know exactly how that's going to be yet until I pull more cards, but I'm feeling that. It's interesting because the next card I got is Ascent. And I know you can't see this, but on the bottom of the card it says Air 9, which is what the Nine of Swords is. It's the 9 of air. But anyway, this is you ascending above negativity, negative situations. So it could be people are feeling negative and you are not being pulled down by it. It could be a situation where people are in some way attacking you or something like that. But you're not falling into it. It's like you're still being the light. in some way. Okay, I'm just going to read you this next one from the book. I got Astrilled, Love, Fire, Sensuality, Fertility. It says, when we love, we gaze directly into the soul of another human being for a while. This in-love sensation reminds us of who we can truly be when we connect with our own self-love. We feel complete, adored, and we open wide to the experience. Energy surges through us. We crave the touch of the beloved. We are for a time quite mad. When this card comes to you, the love fire has been lit within you, and you are being asked to allow your own self-love to ignite in return. You are feeling sensual, ready to make love, to explore the boundaries of physical sensation, and you wish reality would simply leave you be for a time so you can fully explore this craving and desire. About you is a sensation of fulfillment, of satisfaction, and for a time you will live between the worlds while this powerful experience shakes you to the core. And all the while this fairy being gazes into your heart, willing you to remember that not only do you love, you are worth loving. Astrid's cool gaze observes the fire within you and will remind you again and again that to love yourself and to love another with all of your heart is a kind of baptism, a blessing, a ritual, and a trial by fire. I'm just thinking of that Knight of Pentacles and the fire. Okay. Passion is your whole world. Let the fire embrace you, purify you, and keep walking through the flames of love. Wow. Okay. So, this is that Queen of Wands energy, but that's interesting because you know what it feels like to me? It feels like if you're in a relationship or going into a relationship, either way, it's like having that in love feeling, but I feel like it does bring up these fears at first. That anxiety, like the shadow part, the parts of you that like, the insecurities. Does that make sense? So yeah. Okay. So I'm going to read to the next card too. I wasn't expecting this to turn into like a love reading. So, you got knowing without knowing. It says, sometimes the heart knows in a way that the concrete mind and memory cannot. We feel something that we cannot quite express. Perhaps others are quick to dismiss it as meaningless, whimsy, or irrational. Yet that feeling beyond the mind's capacity to fully perceive is the ancient truth of your greater soul self reaching through time and space to connect with you. Like a phone line extending from a more ancient place in the world, you can hear it crackle perhaps. Not the clearest reception, yet you can also sense the love traveling along the telephone line. The things that you feel and do not appear to make sense are the things to trust most now. You are being guided by a force far greater than your own mind. An ancient brilliance is reaching to you, communicating with you. You may not hear or understand it as clarity as yet, but you can feel it. Trust what you feel. This oracle speaks to you of the opening up of your higher mind, of the part of intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of divine guidance and creation. These forces are symbols, abstract communications through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your conscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth or flowing through your mind that you have not created of your own volition. Someone speaks to you and you respond with words that you feel you are hearing for the first time as they pour out of your mouth. Whose words are these, you wonder? It is your ancient self that speaks. Trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is another way, an ancient way of wisdom that you are tapping into now. Enjoy the new sacred connection unfolding. This oracle is also confirmation that you have relationships around you now and continuing to come to you that are from times long past. karmic connections that will take you further on your journey of love. So I feel like there's going to be like a really big opening up of expression from you, saying things that you feel like you could have never said before. And it could be through like speaking, writing, or other expressions of like art, because you feel in love, like in love with yourself, in love with another. And yeah, you may have been getting a lot in dreams too. So there's some negative situation, or someone's going through a negative situation around you. It even could be towards you, but it's like you are so connected to self. And it could be because you're in love. Because like the message had indicated, when you are in love with someone else, it's seeing yourself. Like it's in love with the self, okay? And for some reason, like the way that you love right then, this person or situation, you're able to see the light in it. And I believe you're going to help them see the light in it too, is probably what's coming. It's like they're going to see you, or something's going to be opened up for them. So let me go ahead and pull some more cards for you. So this is really interesting, this energy that you're showing up as. So first you're showing up as the shark, okay? The shark is very direct. They expose, so they'll tell you just how it is. You might come off kind of cold sometimes to people. You're not hesitant to be honest with them. Like you'll tell them the honest truth, but you're also showing up as the whale. So you dive really deep into yourself. This is like exposing really deep emotions and deep compassion and deep wisdom. You also have the crocodile. So I feel like there could have been a situation come up, or there's going to be one come up, where you're going to pull back to go deep before you say what you need to say to this person. And this person seems to be going through, well, if I can get it, a letting go, a very deep transformation. It's like they're in the dark right now, and they're going to come into the light with the bat. There is like an awakening here, though, for them through this transformation with the snake. It's like a kundalini awakening is what this is. It's like from the base of the spine, unawakened potential, creative potential that they have, that they haven't tapped into. It's a magic that they have not tapped into this. They're very charismatic, and they probably don't know it. Okay, so in your center position, you got the hunter. So this is a very focused energy, going after an opportunity, focusing on what you want. And where did the card go? You got the Wheel of Fortune with it, which it says time on here. This is basically saying there's opportunities opening up right now, as it's crossed by the wrong card, sorry. Where did it go? It was the Ten of Swords. Oh, there it is. Ten of Air. It says punishment, but it's as something ends. There is something ending and opportunities opening up. It's the end of struggle with something. I'm going to get more cards and see exactly what we're dealing with. Looks like in your below, the energy below you, or the subconscious, we've got the mask. So you could be wearing this. It could be someone around you. But it looks like there's heavy burdens. Like there's a lot to do, a lot of projects that you're carrying. This could be hiding how you feel about someone. It could be that you feel like someone is a burden on you too. It could be you're carrying some type of burden, and I'm feeling like it's some type of emotional burden. Like it could actually be someone or some type of relationship or something. And it's like you put on the smiling face. Because I'm seeing you as someone who's super loyal with the warrior here. This is in your past. And trajectory. This is like a lot of forward movement. So almost like you've been charging ahead. But there's something about it that's burdensome. It looks like it might have something to do with putting away the ego. It might be removing the mask of your ego, is what I'm getting. In your, above you, I have the healer. We've got the Lady of Earth. This could be an earth sign, but this could also be you, your energy showing up. It also could be like a mother energy. There's a lot of energy around healing things with like that mother energy, like right now in the collective. And we've got the Three of Fire, the Matrix, which can be going in a new direction. Threes seem to be important. I got the three-headed snake here with the healer. There could have been, it's like you not being nurtured or not getting, like putting too much out and not getting enough back in return. And needing to heal that. You could be helping someone else heal that, though. Because the healer is someone who's been broken over and over again. And then they grow a head, another head. That's why the snake has three heads. It's like wisdom. So the ability to heal others. Okay, now looking at the cards coming up for the future, I can definitely say it's your ego. It's like your quick wit. You might be someone who's, like I said, very direct. Especially Sagittarius, that's a very direct sign. They're blunt, okay? What I'm seeing is that your words could really hurt someone. It could be the other way around where they say something to hurt you. But what I'm seeing is that, like, this is maybe the box that you've put yourself into. Almost like you're boxing in your feelings. Like you won't let your compassion show, or you don't even let yourself feel it in a way. Again, this could be someone else. But I feel like there's a need to watch your words and where they're coming from. Because I'm seeing, we've got Thanatos here, which is like an ending. It's like the death card, only it's supposed to be more like extreme than the death card. It's really big on transformation. This could be, because I've got Thanatos and the Strength card in reverse. So this is going to show up in a couple different ways. It could be that you took on too much, you have too much power, you have too much responsibility, and you can't handle it all. And so there's like a breakdown. This could also be like saying too much and having to eat your own words, or it really hurting somebody, or someone could do this to you. But there's like this transformative process, this death, but immediately after that, I'm seeing this gift and this offering, and this could be coming from you or to you. But I'm almost seeing like maybe someone could be acting this way towards you, where they say something really hurtful, or the things that are coming out of their mouth are hurtful. But because like you are in this in love energy, you're able to offer them something or do something that will cause a lot of healing for them, and healing for yourself too, actually. Someone else could also see this through you. Because what I'm seeing is the advice is the Knight of Earth and the Fool. So this is like you going in some kind of new direction, but it's like you have this curiosity, like rather than expecting the worst, this is that curiosity of a child, like what's going to happen next, taking chances. But the Knight of Earth is actually also very reliable. So you're reliable, loyal to whatever it is that you're doing or pursuing. Also, this is Aries and then also Earth energy too. I did have Leo in here as well, and other Aries, and more Earth. So just so you guys know. But around you, there's definitely something that's coming down. It could be that the person that is being really negative towards you is family, or like people you consider family, so really close. Because what I'm seeing is like you turning your back on them, actually. It could be because they are very toxic, and though you don't want to like maybe place judgment on them, or it's something that you don't want to be around, or you don't want to follow their rules. Yeah, there's something definitely coming down. And in your hopes and fears, we have the Phoenix again on the renewal card, which is the same as the Judgment card. So this is like the rising up from the ashes. This is you coming up from the ashes. I feel like there's some kind of situation where I feel like maybe you're under attack in some way, or it could be that they're attacking your ideas or what you want to do, because I see this newness in something that you're pursuing, and maybe there's people that are just really against it. So in the outcome, I can see that this loss, like I said, I feel like it's a family member, someone that was motherly towards you. I've got the Three of Air in reverse, the Page of Fire in reverse, Nine of Air in reverse, Empress in reverse. I tried to find out what's going on here at the ending. So this is fire, Taurus energy. But what I'm seeing here, though, is like kind of like this sadness that echoes. It's like a sadness that echoes in your soul about it. So there's a real need to heal that, because like I said, I really see this rising up in these other cards. It's just not showing up quite here in the outcome. It's showing up as like a fear of rising up in this Phoenix energy, but it can provide you with a big renewal. So let me get some advice cards for you real quick. Okay, so I'm seeing there is a really big change coming. Pay attention to your intuition, because you're going to have some kind of innovative idea, and it's going to come in some kind of a flash when you're in this moment of change, or this thing that might cause some kind of anxiety to come up in you. But you're manifesting something new. This is something brand new, a new seed that's planted. Don't worry about perfectionism. You don't need to be a certain way for you to have what you want. You're going to need to let go of something, and you're going to worry, but you need to let go of the worry. Trust that you can be generous. Offer your support when your intuition is telling you to, and don't let the fear take over. So that's what I got for you. Interesting reading, kind of, yeah, interesting. But anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see more, subscribe. And thank you for liking. That helps the video get to others. I'll see you next time.